Hey guys, how you doing out there? Hope you're well. Welcome to What It Do. Appreciate every single last one of you guys voted in. Hope you like, hope you stay, hope you enjoy that reading. Oh, excuse me. And this is a timeless read, but it's currently July 2026. So feel free to fast forward through this part while I get ready to get your card. So I know who I'm doing this reading for. Hope you're having a good day or evening also whenever you see this. Okay. Let's get it. Yeah, I've done one for late already. Gemini. Number is 3, and the word is cross pollinate. So, I will now get a couple of these oracles and then I do 2 decks of tarot. Okay. Zero, beginning, full energy. Stepping out on your own beliefs, just knowing that you will be fine, seeing the beautifulness in things, judgment. It belongs to me. You healed. Now you're ready to start over. This is part of your ascension process. Same colorfulness here in your wings. 3, perseverance. I'm sorry, 5. My bad. That's a 5. My bad. I mean my camera. Perseverance. So you're gonna soar, period. And persevere, here you are. Fly whichever way you feel necessary. Out here all alone, all by yourself, standing proudly, boldly, you know, different from the rest, while everyone else is sleeping, you're out, up, you know, renewing yourself, rejuvenating yourself, because you have this renew card here. Judgment. Like, this is what it is. You have elevated, ascended to a level of understanding here with the star card. Yeah. Like I said, right, understanding, healing. So out here doing things differently, I guess. Renewing, refreshing, a new energy, zero, starting over, feeling like a new person, getting some old weight off of you, ready to shine, you know. Uh, not too sure. But let's see what we get with the first step. Okay. The hangman and the high priestess. Whoa. Just really uh taking in all of the information that you received on the intuitional like space, something intuitive, let's say, um, downloads or whatever it was. A hangman sitting there dissecting something, really thinking about something here. Page of Pentacle. So she's I mean she's stretching. It also looks like she's praying. Page of Pentacles, investing in self, investing in something, but I'm imagining it's self, you know. After this healing here, persevering, moving through, still shining, still showing up, renewed, refreshed. Nine of Wands, perseverance. Exactly. So with the sun in reverse, there were some things that definitely made you unhappy. And you had to keep going because you knew that you were unhappy. You had to persevere because you just weren't happy. So you had to concentrate and focus on a plan or focus on what was being revealed to you here, the understanding and the feeling. At first, maybe you didn't understand what all this was about. Maybe it's, like I said, ascension, spiritual healing, the understanding self. But at first, you didn't understand what the high priest is here in reverse to the Two of Cups. Or maybe there was something that you didn't understand about a relationship that you were in, or why it had to be a certain way. If it was a heavy, burdensome, like type energy here with the refresh with your last card. Okay. Yeah, like you're at the Page of Cups. You now are, you're still interested in love. You're still wanting, you're still beautiful, you're still young, you're still, colorful, able to show up as a youthful spirit or youthful being because you are, so Seven of Wands, you could be just focusing in on what you have going on at this time. Like you still think about uh being in a relationship or something like that, or, but it's not what you're focused on right now. So the energy of heaviness, like I said, someone holding you down, weighing you down, uh, using you or whatever it was here, you realize that you had to get away. Maybe even literally like a getaway here with the Three of Cups. Or you don't understand why, like I said, your relationship had to involve another party, or, you had to experience this getting cheated on or something like that. There she goes again, Page of Pentacles. So wanting to invest in something totally new after, like I said, maybe after finding out about a third party, or just ready to go hang out with your friends, like I said, or whatever, and invest in yourself. I think it's more on the level of like why did like wishing that you didn't have to go through this lesson or something like that. Yeah, this ending here with the world, the falling all on top of the judgment, you persevering through something, not just what did you heal from, it was something burdensome, something hurtful, something, you know. So yeah, something that is over. Falling right on the Two of Cups. You did not see this happening, but you're healed finally. You're healed now. Goddess of Wands. You're healed and ready to step out now. You're confident in yourself and who you are. You're on fire. Oh, Ten of Wands out here. You could still have a lot of responsibilities. Um, with the Ten of Wands there like that. You still have I don't know, you still have things to take care of, but that doesn't stop you. You persevere. Like you balance your load, you know. You're calm, you're poised. All right, Gemini, thank you for being here with me today. Come back and rock here with me anytime here on What It Do. See what it do. Appreciate you so very much. Here's the second deck and the last deck. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Please and thank you. As of course, only if you like. Appreciate it all. Here we go. Second deck, last deck. Let's see what we do. Saw the three of cups again. Three of cups. So, you know, people energies, ooh, could have even been, like part of some, I was gonna feel like a swingers club or something, or like multiple people or, but I mean, swingers, like, usually it's both parties involved, but, mm, you got things going on here that cause you to wrap it up, close it out, and start all over. That's why you're colorful here, because you feel here with the refresh, ready to invest in yourself, praying that this next time go around, everything will be all right. You're still interested in love, Page of Cups, investing in yourself, not gonna give up on yourself. You're too beautiful for that. All right, here we go. Now you got the High Priestess and the Upright, you see, which was here in reverse. But now that you've healed, it's like, you know, maybe even had a red flag, or something, and you ignored it, but now you're like, okay, now I know what that is, or something like that. Um, yeah, maybe something like that. So here with the moon, like I said, you never saw that one come in, and when it talks about, or when you talk about your feeling, you know, I guess you kind of, you know, conceal them. Six of, well, second one talks about victory. The victory is yours now, yeah. You know, you won, you know, fair and square. Yeah, fair and square, death, death. Fair and square, it's over, done. You know, oh, that was the 10 of 1. 8 of, 8 of Pentacles in reverse. It was not working anymore. There was nothing, there was no need to try to put forth any more effort into this relationship. It's dead. It died. It's done. No more putting pentacles into it. You put the pentacle into yourself. Still, like I said, still wanting to have a large family, not giving up, losing faith or hope in the idea of a happy family. All right, successful. It will be yours, or you just have a big family already. A lot of people that care about you and love you. There was a high priestess that's coming out again. So now that that you've healed after this situation, you're just taking your time here with the page. I'm sorry, the Knight of Pentacles. It says here reliability. Yeah, you are someone that is reliable. You were loyal. You didn't feet and all this. That's what they were doing, you know, and you were disrespected and you left, pushed through, learned some lesson, and now you understand and know what this was all about. At first you didn't understand, you know, but now it makes sense to you. You needed that lesson. And you gained the strength from it. And after you gained the strength and healed, well, here you are. So, see you later, Gemini. Take care. Bye bye.